What's up, guys? Merry Christmas. It's Chadlantis, and I'm going to show you, once again, the location of Xur, Agent of the Nine. He's in front of the speaker today, and let's see what Tentacle Face has for us this holiday day. I was going to say season, but it's freaking Christmas. Okay, he has Armamentarium, Bones of Yao, the Ram, and Mida Multitool. Holy crap, this inventory today is lit. It's nothing to do with Christmas, really, but man, that's convenient that he has probably the best inventory I've ever seen in Destiny history. Actually, that's probably true. On Christmas. Awesome. So I'm going to discuss these really quick for you. The Armamentarium double grenade charge for your hunter, or not the hunter, my god, the Titan. But with the Striker lightning grenades, people use Armamentarium. It is a terror in PvP, especially in trials. I hate seeing a lightning grenade happen. I take care of it, move up, and a guy drops a second lightning grenade behind me, comes around, one-shots me in the face after the lightning grenade hit. Oh, that sucks. That combo is brutal. So that's really freaking useful in PvP. In PvE, having another grenade charge is fun, but obviously not the most useful thing in PvE. Bones of Yao, the maneuverability with these boots, insanely good. In PvP, it's a lot of fun. You can do pretty stylistic things with it, but there's probably some other options out there for you. However, in PvE, this lets you do a lot of really cool tricks with hunters. Lets you do that bridgeless gap for Crota really easily. Back in the day, we used to do that all the time. And just a lot of other things you can do with like cheat spots, etc. And just overall maneuverability when you don't really need other hunter exotic items and PvE content. Bones of Yao is a great boot set, especially if you have a hard time doing stuff such as like the ship maze and portico for the King's Fall, etc. If you're not a Titan with a Twilight Garrison who can just cover the entire gap without a single ship besides the starting ship. Anyway, Bones of Yao, a lot of fun overall, mostly useful in PvE probably. The Ram, this helmet is really freaking good in PvP. Used to be kind of a staple for warlocks. It was either like you're wearing a ram or you're wearing the what's it called? Oh man, the Light Beyond Nemesis. Nailed it. It's only like 4:20 a.m. my time. Don't worry about me. Anyway, it's supposed to be for a Voidwalker, where the Voidwalker melee attacks trigger lifesteal on hit. Obviously, really freaking useful. So if you're on a Voidwalker with a ram, you're getting all the optimization from this helmet, and you're kind of a terror to people. However, you see this on Stormcrawlers and Sunsingers as well, just because the bonus armor gained for the ram usage is already just freaking awesome. Especially if you're going max armor on a Sunsinger, you have the additional ram armor on top of that. You're a terror. You survive so many things that should kill you. And people get frustrated because you're like one hit away. You're like absolutely like on that brink of death, and you just barely survive and kill them because you're wearing the freaking ram. Happens like all the time. So this is really good, especially if you love PvP. Get the ram. In PvE, not really that big a deal. Kind of like the Armamentarium. The Mida Multitool, this gun overall is a freaking must-have because it's a 4-shot kill to the head. I believe it's a 3-shot, 1-body shot, 3-shot headshot to 1-body shot kill as well. I have to do the numbers again, but I think it's 45 to the body and 55 to the head. So I'll double check that later, but even still, it's pretty easy to get headshots anyway because the aim assist is pretty high. The range is really freaking good. The stability is insane, and the rate of fire is really freaking fast. So rate of fire, like all that other stuff happening with a 4-shot to the head, freaking good. Not to mention the crazy movement speed, and you can have radar up while you're using it, ADSing. Freaking useful. The last week in Frontier for Trials of Cyrus, you start seeing a lot of people using Mida Multitool, and for a reason. If a lot of people are using a certain weapon in trials for the weekend, there's gonna be a reason why, right? So looking forward to using this in future medium to large range maps as a primary, especially if you want to run like a sidearm shotgun as a secondary. This is going to be your long range choice weapon for sure. If you get that first shots going off on snipers, the flinching off the hits of Mida is enough to make most snipers miss their shots, so really freaking useful. And PvE content as well is really fun because you get a lot of movement speed, you can do a lot of cheese stuff, especially if you combo this with the Bones of Yao. It's really freaking awesome, and it's pretty freaking useful in general usages against enemies in PvE content. Some exotics that are really freaking good in PvP, like the Mida is, aren't very good in PvE, such as like the Last Word. Shreds kids in PvP, usually not very useful at all in PvE. So Mida is one of those like diamonds of the rough that's really freaking awesome to use in both sides of the Destiny universe, and is a lot of fun on top of it. So that's it for me, guys. That's the explanation of these exotics. Another shout out to me hitting 320 light freaking A this week. 320 light. We did it, baby. We freaking did it. And I got a sleeper sim with 322 thanks to the War Priest challenge. Got plenty of the 320 heavies to get that up there. So that was freaking awesome. So just a 2-level DR for these gear pieces and weapon. I would get all of them. The Armamentarium primarily for PvP. The Bones of Yao primarily for PvE. Ram primarily for PvP. And Mida for both. However, all 4 of these gear pieces pretty awesome in all of the Destiny game you'll be playing. That's it for me, Guardians. Merry freaking Christmas, and as always, citizens, thanks for watching.